And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben. Here for the daily What the Pluck is going on in cryptocurrencies and the rest of the world. Well, folks, it's official. The European Union is now the European Slavery Union. The European Central Bank has issued a new tool. I don't even remember the name of it. It's something like the turbulence avoidance tool or something like that. It's absolutely junk. It's basically, we are gonna purchase your crappy bonds as long as you set your economic and political system up the way we want it. So basically, Europe has no sovereignty. They're not free to set their own laws. They're done. They are now officially slaves to the European Central Bank. And America don't feel so happy because we are slaves to our central bank. Well, not all of us. We now live in a world where central bankers, they plan everything. They are now saying that every central bank will have a monthly meeting, and that they will set their agenda each month. Kind of sounds like a governing existence, like the central banks will be making the rules of all of the global economy. Doesn't it sound like that? You know why it sounds like that? Because it is. It absolutely is. Our sovereignty has gone bye-bye if you let it go bye-bye. See, this is why cryptos and the Bitcoin is so popular. This is why cryptocurrency adoption is growing so quickly. This is why Italy is one of the fastest growing Bitcoin adoption countries in the world, because their government, remember, Draghi just resigned in Italy. They're going down, folks. Whether or not they rescue the bonds is irrelevant. Their government is going down. The governing body is going down of Italy and France and all of these entities. And the issue is that you don't need the governing bodies anymore. You literally can live outside of the government structure. That's what I do. That's what a lot of, cryptocurrency people do. We watch from the outside of the system. Now, mind you, we have a couple of little things left in the old system, but most of us have moved away because the old system it's a snake eating its own tail. See, all of these laws and regulations and mandates and all that, it isn't securing their system. It's destroying their system. Their mandates and their regulations destroy the capital generation in their countries. And they honestly believe in Keynesian economics. Now, let me explain exactly what Keynesian economics is. It's unlimited money printing with the value of the currency originating at the strength of the military of the country. It's slavery enforcement monetarily, where Austrian economics is actually based on supply versus demand versus labor cost capital or creation cost capital from the public sector or the private sector, whichever one you want to call it, the public, the regular people. See, in capitalism, the people get rich. In socialism, the government gets rich. That's the difference. See, and nobody in government is going to reform government. Don't ever trust a politician to say, hey, we're gonna fix the government. No. All they're gonna do is shift the government's printing press to their group of friends. That's it. The Republicans, the Democrats, the entrenched bureaucracy, all they care about is the money printers. Why does America have so many non-governmental organizations who get funding from the government? Well, if your only funding source is the government, guess what? You're part of the government. It's just how it is. He who feeds you controls you. And if the government hit is all you get, then the government hit runs your company, organization, whatever. It's why we don't trust any of the scientists. See, science in general is not a profitable industry. Naturally, there's not much profit in science unless you're in a truly capitalistic environment. See, when your job is to research the ecological effects on the North American slimy snail, you're not going to make much money researching the mating habits of the North American slimy snail population. But you'll get a grant. You'll get a grant from the U.S. government. If your paycheck is reliant on a grant, guess who you're going to vote for? Those handing out the grants. That's it. See, the world is waking up to the idea of cryptos. The world is really warming up to the idea of the Bitcoin. See, we've had more nations in the last year adopt the Bitcoin than any of the 9 years prior. The adoption rate at a national level is skyrocketing. We have adoption levels in Africa, South America, here in America, in Canada, in Europe, in Italy, that are just going parabolic. The reason why is because we have globalists who are literally saying, hear me out, folks, they're literally saying that you don't have a right to secure purchasing power, that you are obligated to suffer inflation for the good, for the greater good. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. See, the European Union and the SEC and the Federal Reserve and the Treasury Department, they are in charge of the never-ending carrot. See, what they do is they hang this carrot out in front of you. That's your wage. But as the carrot shrinks, they tell you, oh no, you have no right to save your purchasing power. You have no right to outperform the market. You have no right to exit a negative system, an inflationary system. Well, excuse the pluck out of me, but if you are telling me that you are going to inflate the currency away, then I don't not only have a right to exit that system, I have a obligation to my family to escape that system. See, they want you working more and more for a less and less valuable asset, which is the dollar. So by the time you retire, the dollars you made 30 years ago are only worth 20% of what they were. So you did not gain anything. Your investments lag behind the inflation. If you would have invested $100 in the average, bond 30 years ago, you would still be negative in your purchasing price as that bond matured. You're toast. It's why they call it the rat race, because you're on a circle. You're not getting anywhere. You aren't improving your situation without the use of the debt. Now, here's another little secret that they're keeping from the American people and the people of the world. The debt market is growing. More and more people are using credit cards to get by. Sound familiar? Sounds a little 2008-ish. See, these collapses and these reevaluations and these new monetary tools and these this money printing and taxation and inflation, these are not things that are implemented to help the American people. Not at all. These are the continuation tools of the existing system. These new monetary tools that the EU is rolling out and the Federal Reserve uses now is the Great Reset. See, now we will rely on the monthly meeting from the Federal Reserve. We will rely on the monthly meeting from the European Central Bank. They will give forward guidance to the globe's economic controllers, shall we say. This is the new system. See, the new system, the Great Reset, is just a new reporter that you have to watch. See, the old reporters, they're losing credibility. So they need new reporters. They need monetary reporters. They need monetary fake news so they can affect the global monetary new system. Welcome to the Great Reset. Well, those of us in cryptos, we say that to your Great Reset, and we raise you a decentralized cryptocurrency. But oh no, we remember what the globalists have said. You have no right to save your purchasing power. You have no right to your savings. You have no rights to your property of your labor. See, what they're doing is they're trying to transition into a centralized system of labor ownership transactions. See, you own your labor, your time. Your time is your labor. You own it until you produce something for someone else. Then they reward you with a monetary unit, say the dollar. Well, as soon as you're in the dollar reward or earnings system, now you're part of this system. Now they can manipulate your purchasing power. Well, the new system is earning or trading your labor for cryptos, trading your labor for Bitcoin, trading your labor, even if it's half Bitcoin and half Tether. And I'm not a fan of Tether, but I am a fan of being able to move your monetary units however you see fit. You can do that with Tether. See, have you noticed that the crypto companies that have been, attacked lately, all were putting out their own stable coins? See, the globalists, they don't want competition. They don't like Bitcoin because they can't control it, right? And this market of cryptocurrencies, this market of the Bitcoin, it's only growing by leaps and bounds, right? I'm not, and Lisa, Litecoin Lisa's over in the chat. We got a little celebrity over here. She says, stay away from Tether. Hey, I trust Tether more than I trust the federal government. I'm not saying I trust them. I say I trust them more than the federal government. They're ironically more reliable than the federal government. What I'm saying is that you need to shift your world away from the old system. You need to get paid in Bitcoin. You need to earn rewards in Bitcoin. You need to earn rewards in Litecoin. You need to get paid in Litecoin. These cryptocurrencies, and then you transition or you transfer your, say that you owe $1,000 for your house payment. All right. Well, you keep your monthly regular bills in Tether. Okay. But the rest you keep in Bitcoin. That's the key to getting out of the system. Because as we move along, more and more people are going to choose this because it's the only thing that makes sense. See, we are at war with the globalist money printers. And unless you choose to get away from them, you will be trapped in them. At your job, set it up where you get paid in Bitcoin. Or at least half, or whatever you feel comfortable with. But you've got to start transitioning over. And you've got to take it seriously. Because if you do not do this, you will be trapped in their system. Because their system will get more regulations as we go. Right? If you want to use Bitcoin Cash, that's up to you. See, that's something else. This is about freedom. All right? Yeah, if you want to use Digibyte, if you can use Digibyte as a currency in your world, your network, go right ahead. It's a free world on this side of the world in cryptos. But, exactly. Use whatever cryptocurrency you want to. You use Bitcoin, you use Litecoin, you use Bitcoin Cash, you use Digibyte. Hell, you use Ripple, XRP for all I give a flying fudge. Pluck. I said fudge, it was close. And because I'm not about one cryptocurrency winning. I'm about the freedom of the people winning. I'm about you being able to control and own your own representation of your labor, whatever form that is, whether gold or silver or cryptos or whatever. But you got to educate yourself on all of this. And all I hear is, Bitcoin's so unstable. Really? Well, you give me an example of what is stable right now. Is it gas prices? Is it the price of eggs? Is it the price of bacon? Is it the shrinkflation?
All right, you ready?
Is it everything else in the world just as unstable as Bitcoin? Yeah. The world economic system is going down. The Titanic of the world monetary system's going down. The lifeboat of cryptocurrencies is a little rocky at first. Yeah. As you get into the lifeboat, it's got a little sway to it. And you got to make sure that you keep your balance. That's why you hold on to the sinking Titanic ship just for enough stabilization, not where you're on it, but you're leaning against it just enough so you don't fall over. Then, once you move far enough away from the Titanic and you row, the lifeboat gets more stable. And before you know it, it's pretty stable. That's how your finances will be as you learn to transition over. Your finances will stable out and you'll get used to the new system. You'll get used to using crypto-linked cards. You'll get used to getting paid half in Bitcoin and half in something else. All right? As it stables out, you feel more secure. Love you too, girls. Have fun. Wow, you guys.
We're matching.
You guys are twinsies.
I know, right? Is it too much?
You guys look just like sisters.
She's not gonna like that.
I'm saying your mother looks younger. You look right at 21.
Thank you.
Just enough so you won't be carded. Love you, girls.
Text me when we bring you back something.
I will enjoy your mimosas. Okay, so that's what you guys need to do. Hand on the Titanic, just enough balance as you're getting into the lifeboat of cryptos. Now, the lifeboat of cryptos requires a boat. The boat is your crypto laptop. That's your boat. And you need to get your brand new crypto-only laptop. Let's get a word from the sponsor.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from CALIX Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from CALIX Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calixsolutions.io.
And CALIX Solutions is now one of the fastest growing technology hardware companies in the world, because people are starting to realize probably not good to keep my cryptos on my phone, probably not good keeping my cryptos on a laptop that I use for everything else, probably not good that I use a Trezor or a Ledger, because they plug into the corrupted laptop you use for Amazon and all you other shopping. The lifeboat of the crypto-only laptop, make sure that there's no holes in your lifeboat. That's your crypto laptop. So give Patrick a call, 702-845-8276. Ask him some questions. Leave a message if you get a voicemail. Now, number two, if you're new to cryptos and you're like, okay, Ben, I get it, I see it, We're all in deep shit. We need to get off the Titanic. If that's where you're at, click the link under here. Join my Patreon and send me a message on Patreon, right? I recommend the X22 report level. That level gives you more access to a lot of the, the new information. What is Bitcoin? What is blockchain? What is Ethereum? What is, blah, blah. The education resources are on the X22 level of my Patreon. So, number one, go to www.calixsolutions.io or call Patrick at 702-845-8276, or you can text him at the same number. Then number two, join my Patreon if you're new and learn how to get away from the old system before the old system gets away with all of your purchasing power. Inflation ain't going away, folks. It's here for a long, long time. So everybody have a great day, and I will absolutely talk to you tomorrow, which tomorrow's the Friday show. That's when we really, really, really figure out how much we're going to drink on Saturday and Sunday. Love you guys. See you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Please like and subscribe to whatever channel you're watching right now and set the reminder. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.